What is up, guys? It's Nick B here, and let's get right into this. And interrupted by Google. Let's go. You. Now, let's see if we can get this webcam. Oops. Nope. Aha. There we are. Alright. Okay, Google, set volume to 3. Nice two-legged move there, but not really our setup. We want it close to the EMA. So it looks like we got this like pattern, like topping pattern here. So we can imagine what traders are trying to do here. They're trying to go long and short. In this case, we're going to try to go short. Then once it broke up here, traders try to go long and insert reverse. So the market keeps pushing down because traders are continuously going long, and especially you can see that right here, and it comes back and stops them out. That's just based on pre-market, but yeah. All right, hoping for a two-legged move here. We did break down this way, so breaking out caused people to go that way, breaking this way caused people to go short and stop them out. No good setups here. Could just buy off the VWAP if we get close enough. I would probably buy here if I really had to. Maybe just back to this EMA or something like that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, I think we'll get a second entry here soon. So we broke down below here, so I'm just gonna be quiet until after our trade's over. Actually, I don't think we'll get the opportunity. Might be a tiny second entry if anything. Yep. Oh wait, what am I doing? Gonna try and enter at the EMA. Could be worse. Yeah. I should have noticed that we're not getting the biggest moves. I thought we were gonna get a big move there, but just scalping up right on those highs probably would have been better. And continuously doing that is just as good as a 30 point runner. So yeah. No two-legged move here. We are off the EMA though. But essentially we bought there because we broke down below the low over here. You see this like double bottom here where traders tried to go long. And as soon as we broke below there, traders just started thinking of going short in this direction. Now, I don't know. It's very difficult to be... to continue that strategy in some sense, because there's gonna be trades where you don't break a significant high or low, but all of a sudden traders will try and reverse the market, or you know, so far this strategy works decently, like maybe 50% of the time. I'm not sure if we necessarily broke this. Probably did. They could probably be going long here. Maybe not. Maybe they're using it as resistance. Maybe they're really trying to correct this thing. Alright, we have that in mind, but we're gonna put it at the way far back of our mind. We're just gonna stick to our other strategy of breaking these highs and whatnot. This might be poor execution, and probably usually is poor execution, but we're gonna give it a shot. And we're gonna go ahead. You can obviously fast forward to the trade. You can fast forward to the trade, but I'm just gonna say what I think is going on. So I don't lose my train of thought. But essentially, we broke above this high over here, and we're in these highs, so I assume traders are gonna keep going along there. So we won't actually want to go for a sell. But of course, I could be very wrong. You just have to fast forward and find out, and just don't listen to what I'm saying. Not sure we'll get a second entry. Oh. Nights. These traders are trapped, however. So I would like to buy here, but won't give us the opportunity, I think. Oof. NT. It depends how strong how hard this resistance is. Yeah, how harsh, how strong this resistance is. Traders could be using that. It's been tested so many times already. But it's not part of our strategy quite yet. At least not on these kind of trending days. If it was much more rangy, then maybe. Like yesterday, super rangy. And I think Friday too. Yeah. Trading day before that. Yeah. Well, we have a two-legged move here, but I don't like it as much. Would have sold there. Maybe just back down to these lows. I'll minimize a little bit. I was hoping for some runners, but I don't think we'll get too many today, to be honest. Go for some break even here. We're gonna be on that scalp here, but there are those runners some days, you know? Do be getting those runners some days. And just hope you're on the right side. NT. Decent trade. We sold there because you know, our strat. As soon as you break above that high, traders are going to keep on trading in that direction. Don't know why it's working so well. Might stop working in a month or so, but as of right now, it's not too bad. Yeah. But you also have to come to the realization that there's a lot more at stake. And also, something I took note of and put, like literally wrote into the notes, which was, the bigger the move a direction has, the more strength it will have, or persuasion of traders trying to go in that direction, no matter how many pullbacks you get. Let's say we had a massive spike in this direction, right? Like it was just one big move. Traders are going to keep going short even if you start breaking above certain highs up to a certain point. But yeah. So I think we have this huge move here, which is why traders are still going long even if we might break below here. We're gonna give this a shot, even though this may be very wrong. Minimize a whole lot here. And we'll take the full L. Okay, we can minimize here. Showing a lot of resistance though. Take a small L. Where are we scalping to? Back down to these lows, I hope. But so I'm not gonna lie. The reason we're buying here is strictly due to the fact of a spike, but it looks like that appeared to be wrong. Unless we're just asking too much of a scalp here, which is very possible. We could probably just scalp out here somewhere. Minimize. That's a lot of minimization already. I think we're okay to just hold on to this a little bit longer. I don't know. Take some profit here. I think we're gonna get pretty close there. If it starts reversing here, I think a lot of traders are actually gonna start going short here. But you know what? We'll do this. Yeah, I think too many traders are going short there. Just scalp as much as we can. Yeah, as soon as it started to pull down to this low, I think a lot of traders started hopping on the same bandwagon, and that's what's going to push the market back in the other direction. Maybe not all the way back to the highs or the hours where stop was, but it'll go back to like break even, and then that momentum might actually keep pushing the market up there. Because all these people who went short might start taking profit, and that's going to really start pushing the market up. Alright, we got a swing left for century. Too late to really think about it. It's too quick. Not too sure about that, to be honest. Good. Any man's game at this point. Longs and shorts. It's just closing triangle thing going on. So it looks like it was a nice buy. So I'm glad we scalped out there. Wish we got a lot more out of that. Could have got double of that. But it's not too bad. It's better than a loss. And so far we're at 100% win rate. But not very good scalp sizes. But which is okay. Because 3 losses would have been more than this, I believe. 3 times 8 or 3 times 9 equals 27. Be negative 27 only? Really? Oh, never mind. Okay, not too shabby. We can hold this up, and I think we got a shot today. I think traders might actually be going long here. We had a closing triangle yesterday, and I realized what closing triangles actually were. Not just a pattern, but it's a pattern for a reason. Everything has a reason in the stock market. I think people think it's magical, and I very well did. And maybe it is. Maybe I'm just thinking too practically, but I think everything in the stock market moves practically. Everything has a reason it's going up. Everything has a reason why it's going down. A reason why patterns work. A reason why EMAs work. A reason why whatever indicators work. And there's an explanation for it all. May not always know, but there is. Indicators such as SMAs and EMAs work because people use them. People have stops there, people have orders there, and that's why it bounces off there. That's why it sometimes just close, because on someone else's chart, that same EMA is going to look a little bit different, but essentially, people use it. That's why it works. There's orders there, there's, yeah. And as far as patterns go, it's just a matter of people also trading patterns, and sometimes it's also coincidental. You get this closing triangle because as soon as it breaks up to another side, people chase it this way, then people start chasing it this way, then people start chasing it that way, people start chasing it that way, and soon it just becomes so congested that people are just holding out on their orders that the market just gets really consolidated, and then eventually stops one of them out, making it shoot out in that direction, and then people start chasing it and it might shoot it back in the other direction. We've seen it 100 times, but everything has a reason why it moves, and that's what this whole entire strategy. And I just missed out on a trade. It's like my first entry. Yeah, market started moving that way, so probably a buy, but not a very large buy. Probably be at break even right here. Actually, now I think about it, it might be an actual sell here. So we can possibly go for the sell. If it comes back up here, we'll go for this sell. But at an EMA here, essentially, because going short there, we know there's a lot of orders being placed. And when there's a lot of orders being placed, we technically don't want to go for one ticker, especially when the market is consolidated like this and bouncing off the EMAs. So selling at the EMA here would have been the best trade. Probably just scalping out right at that low, because that's a lot of points actually. How many is that? That's at least, if you just got that right there, and then maybe here, that's 14 points. That's almost double our stop loss. And the reason you would sell there is because you broke above this high, meaning traders are going to be trying to chase that way. If we broke above this low first, then yeah. The only reason I said buy was because I was moving up in that direction. And now that I'm realizing, we have a trade that we did a one ticker on. It's this one right here. And it's right at the EMA. So I think doing the one ticker at the EMA is just perfectly fine, because you can't do an EMA entry where it isn't there. The EMA is right there. So pretty good trade, I think. And like if we were buying in that direction, we would buy at the EMA. But here we have these tiny moves here. So also, that's also why we entered on one ticker. So that one's perfect. Two perfect signs of entering on a one ticker. And this one's one sign of just tiny moves. So tiny entry. But in this case here, that EMA oh wait, we did another EMA entry. I forgot about this one. Big moves requires EMA entry. So that one was a pretty good trade, I think. We should have got that entire scalp, but of course we wanted to minimize, which is not too bad, you know, because you never know, it could just plummet back that way. But there was a day where minimization destroyed us, and I think it's like 2 videos back where it says minimization destroyed us, and it really did, because we missed out on like at least a total of like maybe of 100 points just because we minimized and got stopped up by a few ticks. And it was even profitable minimizations. We just moved our stop loss a little bit, but a few points, which is absolutely unnecessary. You should only minimize, I feel like, if you get a good push, like it's at least 4 points, you know. But we minimized less than that, which is insane. Okay, I'm talking too much. But we're getting this bounce here. Let's see. Back at this EMA. Okay. Possibly technically do a one ticker, but I think traders might be going short here. Could be wrong here. Very wrong. But we're gonna enter on this EMA. There's also the possibility of traders being trapped here, so we might be just joining people who are trapped. Yeah, that's a huge push up. They might be trapped here. it is a sell. No, we'll stick with our original. Some stuck in my throat. Ooh, it's a one ticker. Oh, surprised. Technically, not the worst thing because one ticker wouldn't be too bad since for one it's a spike and for two it's off an EMA. And it looks like it's bouncing between two EMAs on a minute chart, so. This feels so wrong. Just trying to step up these guys. Chill here. So we bought here mainly because of this this break right here. It broke below here, and traders just had in their mind that we're gonna keep pushing that direction. We didn't break really too significant high in the opposing direction, so that's why we did that. Oh, good, decent scalp though. That was only like a $20 scalp. I thought it would be a lot more than that. It would have if we exited up here, but you know, we have to stay true to our runner scalps. 'Cause you get a huge move and you want to catch it, you know? You never know how big these moves are going to be. Actually, you can predict it to some extent. I think we have to have a lot more practice, and essentially there's an idea behind it, which is you have this high up here, pretty significant high. We can imagine a lot of people exiting. If we broke above here, then we would keep pushing up that direction. But I think people who went short here already took profit pretty dang quickly right here. So breaking above here, you already know that it may not keep pushing in that direction because traders are going to try and push the market in that direction. So as soon as it breaks above there, sellers are going to start buying, and yeah, that's mainly it, I think. But there's some sort of mixture for the right ingredients to know how much of this runner you should get. Practically thinking, so. And also like statistics and math, such as how often do you want to have a runner and how big do you want your scalps to be, and is it worth the risk? So yeah. So basically, is it a runner even worth it if your scalp size are going to always be so tiny, you know? How big was that last scalp? It was about... It was less than 8.5, I'm gonna be mad. About 10 points, that's not too bad. Alright, so this is an interesting scenario. This might be a hard trade here. We have a lot of resistance here, We also have the break of this high right here, which means traders could be going long in that direction. Regardless of this high is not too significant because this is where all the pressure is, and once it breaks above here, people are taking profit in this general area. So, and this is where most people sold, as you can imagine. Exiting your scalp here, people are going for break even, essentially. Why this area is more important, I would feel like, and this is just a single high. So breaking above here is the real deal. Breaking above here is is something just confirms that this area was broken first, and that was useless talk because we're not going to get a setup here. I just realized when I'm trading well, I talk a whole lot. When I'm trading poorly, I don't talk at all. I think people are starting to realize the range here, that this is the low and this is the high. Yeah, you can see that low being played out even back over here. So I think people might have figured it out. Yeah, you can even see on the miniature. People might actually be going short here. Unless people are still blind to it and are going long, which is gonna make this range even stronger and eventually too clear and too obvious, and then everybody ends up seeing it, which then it will break. But you never know. You never know, obviously. This was a two-legged move that we possibly could have taken. This one leg, two leg, and gone long right there, knowing that traders are trapped going short. Oh my gosh, traders are trapped going short. Maybe, maybe not. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but it's possible. Because that is technically not our setup, so we don't know if it reads correctly. Maybe it was a high that pushed up higher, because our setup is this. You know what? We're gonna use our other strat. Maybe they see it arrange, but we're just gonna hope that they don't. One ticker or EMA entry. One ticker or EMA entry. I'll do EMA entry. There it is. We can hide the ones on here. We don't really need those. No, we'll just stop these guys out. Simple as that. I don't think it will. Maybe we'll just scalp out here. Oh, it did. $5 from our goal here. Let's see if we could keep going. We could probably just like scalp out there. That would have been our goal. But wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades in a row. That's insane. I never thought this day would come. 5 trades in a row. That's insane. I've never seen this. I never thought this would be possible. Like, maybe lucky, but wow, we actually read that decently. And that was a pretty good scalp to exit right there at that low. The reason you want to exit at that low, especially in this choppiness, is because as soon as it breaks that way, a ton of traders are going short there. So just right there, I mean, that's perfect. We would have probably went break even right here or even lost something. But yeah, we could possibly call it right here. But it's not even been an hour yet. I'll trade at least until 9:30. Regardless of the result, I think we did tremendously today. Getting 5 trades in a row is absolutely unheard of. It's kind of ridiculous of how much of our goal we're actually trying to get, which is $100. And even in 5 winners in a row, we still have not reached it. Yeah, dude. Times 4. I'll just compare it to our old strategy where we would scalp out 12 points. And obviously our scalps here are significantly less than 12 points. But each and every single time it would have worked. Just scalping out at 12 points. And I think this last one was probably over 12 points. Or about 12 points. Oh yeah, over 12 points now. Yeah, I like this strategy instead of just scalping 12 points because you'll get runners on some other days. Maybe on range days we could do 12 point scalps, but that's something we're gonna have to figure out eventually. But good EMA entry though. That was a good read. I mean, you're basically bouncing off in between the two. We could take a position here actually. I think traders are still going short. I'm worried that they might be going long here. But we're gonna do an EMA entry here. I don't know which EMA though. This one seems like the incorrect EMA. I feel like it's this EMA here. But unless we get a nice push up here. These guys are definitely trapped. This might actually be a 1-tick entry. Because when it comes to stopping out traders, it's usually a 1-tick entry. The EMA entries right here. And basically would have got in there. Here comes our first L of the day, question mark. And it is our first L of the day. NT though. We had a good thing going today. Might bottom frag now. No lie. Let's see if we could do this EMA entry. Yeah, this is definitely a bottom frag kind of day. Oh my god, that's definitely not a buy. Huh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, so traders are not playing the range. That's interesting. No one went short there. Wow. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Very interesting. It's a buy somewhere here. These guys have to get stopped out. Absolutely have to. Just don't understand when we can execute that trade. If we think about it, traders are trapped there, but there's a lot of traders also going long, trying to break the trend. So when we pushed up in this direction, a lot of traders started going long. I think they're still trying to go long actually. I think it's just way too many people trying to go long here. We could try an EMA entry here. But this 1-ticker is still a little bit better setup. Unless we push down, of course, on a new bar. But traders started to go long here, which means the amount of traders going long is significantly more than the traders that were trapped here. So we haven't really broke below a significant low until this guy right here, which we might actually end up breaking. There it is. So traders could be going short here, which means this could be a buy, but it's nowhere near our EMAs, so we're just gonna go ahead and stay out of this one. I do believe it's a buy though. Maybe not here, but somewhere. Alright, this is where things are gonna get tricky. But we should be okay if our theory is still correct and people are not playing the range. I'm just a little worried here that people might be playing the range, but I'm hoping they're not. So far they have not. So far they have not played the range at all. This could be where it starts. That's the only concern. I'm hoping it's not. We're gonna go for a buy here on the one ticker. And we're just gonna stop these guys out. Let's see if we can finish today on this trade. How much is this scout? That's 14. So, I have no idea. I'm just a little worried we might get stopped out. I'll minimize. This could be the place where they play the range. Everybody's going long here. Yep, it looks like it is. 2, 4, 6, 8. And we'll just chill here. Spread out these highs. And that's it. That's our goal. That's all we needed. Let's go, brother. Oh, I'm glad we hit it. Hold on for a minute there. I saw right here how much we were making, and I just scalped out right there. Please don't look at my recommended. Alright, thanks for watching, y'all. Peace out.